It's been such a busy time for me because I've been sick, so I've been resting. And as much as I say it's busy, it's been quite restful. But I am back, and lots of things are happening. So much going on. You guys, you even wait for me. That's why you should take care of yourself. When you die, nobody waits for you. Everything moves on as if you never existed. Now, Shatta Wale has performed at the 13th All African Games held here in Ghana for the first time. And of course, this has stirred up a lot of conversations. Majority, I can say 90% of the conversations are positive. Like people that really appreciated Shatta Wale's art and craft on the stage, his costume, everything, how he delivered. People loved it. And of course, I think he also loved it because afterwards he came to post the fact that he collected bags of dollars after within a 4 minutes performance. But it seems certain reviews too have sparked certain emotions from the artist, and we'll talk about all of that today. So welcome to the show. My name is Celia Kienipam. And I want to talk about why the African All-Star Games would have chosen someone like Shatta Wale for the opening ceremony, or why they would have chosen specifically Shatta Wale for it. Now, listen. We know this whole controversy with the stadiums and all of that, and to me it was kind of refreshing since Shatta Wale getting the opportunity to perform at the stadium after all the brouhaha. I felt like it was, some form of retribution for the artist, or some form of calmness or compensation for the artist. And of course, people were asking, oh, why didn't they give it to Samini? Why did they give it to this artist, that artist? I'm going to make it very plain and very simple. These people are not, this is a sports thing, and if they are going to do an opening ceremony and they are hoping to get at least half of the space filled, they need the artist that has the capability or that has the track record of getting at least half of that stadium filled without the hustle and bustle of going to do all the on-street rituals to get people to come on to the auditorium or to the space. They don't have the time because, mind you, these are corporate people that have paid for a gig, and they are paying for the gig because, or they are picking an artist that they are sure can get his people on their space at least to feel half, to give that good spectacle of the thing they are about to do without going through the hassle, as I said, of going to now go to the streets, going to greet people, going to do. No, they don't need that. And to me, if you come to Ghana, the only artist that can assure you that kind of audience within a short time, knowing they will show up, is Shatta Wale. Like this one, I'm not going to mince my words. It is Shatta Wale. You need somebody with immediacy to get his fans to come to the place and come and show up for you without hassle and bustle. Because these people, the organizers, their main focus is the events that are unfolding, not the opening night. So they gave it to an agency that will handle that, and the agency knows they don't have the time and the budget and stuff to go and now be rallying the streets, getting people to buy. No, they don't have all of that time, so they need to bank their hopes on somebody that they know at least can fill half, and then Shatta Wale's team, and it happened. Also, I have seen that a lot of people are saying that, oh, he's more, he performed these songs. I think he performed they're not go official me, not on God. He also performed my level, oh, maybe today I not get nothing, but tomorrow I will get something. And then he also performed Ayo. So a lot of people are saying that he didn't perform any products of his recent album because none of them is a hit yet. I mean, consider Ayo kind of hit, consider My Level kind of hit, consider on God kind of hit. None of the songs on this Connect project, even though they are hitting, I mean, there are levels of hit. We have hits where your area, you be gangster, maybe when you go somewhere people remember, your fan base remembers. And we have proper hits where in the nation everybody knows a hit, and we have international hits, maybe it has hits in your country and some other countries around you. And we have monster hits where when you enter everywhere, no matter where you enter, you will hear that kind of song. None of these projects, the songs on the Connect album, has reached even national hit yet. So of course I understood why he has to perform On God, he has to perform My Level, he has to perform Ayo. But you know, all what these songs have, this the theme of these songs is that all got to do with a bit of people hate me, I'm going to rise above that, my time will come, my time will change. Shatta Wale feeds on hate a lot, and that's a very sad thing for me to say right now. Shatta Wale feeds on hate, and this connects to my first thing that I said, that so far I've seen like 90 people comment Shatta Wale. I mean 90% of the people comment Shatta Wale, they love it, and yet the few people that are saying that they don't like Shatta Wale's performance, I see that he's more concerned and he's willing to amplify that energy more. And to me, I feel like the major hit songs that he's getting on, or the major hit songs that Shatta Wale has gotten in his life, they are mostly based on hate-driven things, like, oh, they hate me, I am the, that kind of energy. And to me, I felt like this was a good moment for Wale. And they are saying, oh, so there's another conversation, the clothes and all those kind of things. I mean, every outfit an artist picks to go on a certain platform, obviously it has its pros and cons, but does it make the statement is intended to make? Yes, it makes. I understand that when you have clothes like that on you, obviously there will be limitations. Didn't you see the minions that came to perform? I'm saying minions because they were wearing the kente. You see how they were disorganized on the stage? Come on, that performance, I won't even talk about it. But the kente cloth itself, it has things that comes with it. We have professionals that have mastered how to wear the kente and how to use the kente in their own kind of performance. So obviously, having a crown on his head and wearing kente, there was going to be limitations, but he didn't make the statement he wanted to make. Yes, he is the king of the street. He is the king of whatever dance or whatever that he was saying that he was. The outfit connoted that, and he needed that to make it work. But obviously, there were going to be limitations with the outfit. But I think altogether, it looked good on him. And about the fact that Shatta Wale's stage was too empty and he wanted to, to me, what I said was, I was like, okay, well, lonely at the top. He says he's the king. There are not so many kings. When you go to every town, there's just one king. So he's going to be the only person on stage. But truthfully, he looked quite lost. Like he looked empty without him. Like it's like the stage swallowed Shatta Wale, basically. I feel like they could have just given him some dancers around, people that we won't see their face, because of course the camera work staff were not good, so they also were going to even see most of them their faces. So they should have just given him some people at the back to make the stage look a bit fuller. Mind that Wale is a smallish person like me. They needed to fill that gap with Wale, and to me, I just feel like they just needed that person that will pull the crowd, and he needed the songs that will get the crowd wild. Because listen, if we say we are betting on somebody that can bring the street to our place, we might as well let him perform songs that as soon as he drops, people will scream. That is the essence of putting someone like Shatta Wale on stage for an event like All African Games. And mind you, I'm sure they did a survey to see what songs that might at least traveled beyond Ghana. Because listen, this is all African games. This is not all Kolegoro games. So this is all Kolegoro boys. So we name all of Shatta Wale songs. It's a couple of to a collect album. It would have flew. I don't know. It would have gone. But they needed at least anybody from the African country, at least 5 people from different parts of 5 countries in it, to hear the song and be like, oh, as I'm tell you where that. So obviously they were going to make it perform some of his monster hits, and I didn't expect anything less than that. But the mime was bad. Ay! I'm sorry. No, well, I'm still trying to recover, but the miming was terrible. It's like the only time Shatta Wale's voice came through the mic was when he said, oh, thank you, Osta Ghana, the ending part when he was giving his salutation. But the entire song, the entire performance, it wasn't even, like, I don't know if it was the camera works or the technology that failed him, so we could not see his mouth synchronized with the sound that was coming. But there was no sound coming from the mic of Shatta Wale. And at a point I was like, is it that because of they are playing the song under and is a technical thing and they not pick the sound? But I also went to watch it on his page and other page, and I realized no, He's not singing. He was, I think, miming, and the miming too. It wasn't no, the singing performance part there. It wasn't the best. It wasn't at all. But all this because you could hear this is a pure record play. Where the other artists came was like they can promise the Dali, and you could hear their voices alongside the whatever the music, but this one you didn't hear. So maybe that was the performance they chose. I don't know. I'm not part of the team. I don't know anything about it. So that was that could be it. And so yes, I just feel like he did well. The mic, no, the performance itself was not it, but the entire gesture and the things that they wanted to achieve by bringing someone like Shatta Wale, by bringing Shatta Wale there, it was well executed. You need a Shatta Wale if you want to fill at least half of the stadium, and I think that's what he did, and that was his magnitude. But that is the importance of fans that will show up for you when you need it the most. That is sometimes your currency in the industry, and I think Shatta Wale has that for life. Hopefully he does. Also, that's basically it. I liked the performance. I liked it. It was also a fully filled stage, and you could hear the voice, so you know that there was a problem or there was a decision made with the Shatta Wale sound not coming at all. Kim Promise stage, so the Kim Promise stage was well filled, well, and then you could see he put effort in the performance, the music. I don't even know why he performed. He performed Perfect, Gombi, and those kind of the one he performed before Terminator. Maybe they are new projects, but nobody gives a hoot. The only thing wanted to see the K-Promise perform was Terminator. I mean, that is I'm thinking that's the reason they booked him for that performance, because currently it's one of the biggest songs. That's what I'm talking about. Biggest songs in the continent right now, and even outside of it. So if you are doing something that will appeal to the African community, why don't you bring an artist that currently has a song that appeals to the African community in Ghana? That is the Terminator guy, which is Kim Promise. So when he was doing the Perfect Combi, and I was just looking at it for the optics. And of course, he has a time, and he can't perform Terminator the entire time, so he needed some feelings. But I thought he has some big hit songs that with the Ghanaian audience, then they would have really enjoyed it. But that could also be his way of pushing that song to the African markets or the African eyeballs that were watching. But the sax rendition of the Terminator was fire. God damn. I loved it. I enjoyed it so much. It was such a filled moment. And I want to say that you see how this day it exposed the technical side of sports. You see the way sports has advanced with technology in the world. Emotion DSTV, you see, you can see the player eye to eye, verbatim, like their feelings, their emotions, because technology has advanced so much. But here is CTV breaking down when Kim Promise was performing. Oh God, they don't even have it. I mean, the people that transmitted them or that were in charge of the technicalities, you see, there wasn't even enough cameras to go around for us to see things happening. And you can't blame us. I mean, Charlie Monkeys play by sizes. Yes, but you know what I mean? It was crazy. But all the same, it was a beautiful opening ceremony. It was simple, it was precise, and I think it achieved itself. But the entire thing that they are going to do in Ghana will be a big expose on Ghana and what we have done in our sports industry so far. So it's unfolding. Keep watching. This is still the talkative, and I wanted to talk about this 13th All African, opening ceremony, and so far so good. This is still the talkative. Do subscribe to the channel, and if there's anything you have to do it now. Hasloja.